Yo, Baggies Fans TV, DJ here, live outside the Hawthorns, outside Greg's. We face Cardiff today for an 8 PM kickoff. Got a feeling we're going to score some big goals today. Still on the road to 1K subscribers as well, so make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe. Let's go speak to the fans. Yep, Baggies Fans TV, today we're here with Andy. We've seen the youngsters in the cup game against Sheffield. They caught my eye. Did any catch yours? And would you integrate them in your first team?
There's a few actually, but unfortunately 2 are out on loan, which is COYB Tyler and Ryan Tulloch. I think they both should be in the squad. Gardner Hickman, obviously he's come through. I feel sorry that he ain't getting a better run. And Zach Ashworth looked really good. So as far as I'm concerned, them 4 really should be in the first team squad.
You seen Cleary as well, Reyes Cleary?
Cleary, I think he's still give him a up till Christmas and then get him in, because he's raw, he's young. The thing is, what I've noticed about the Albion youngsters is they're not overawed when they come into the first team. They're not, oh, I'm in the big boys now. They're in there. There's no fear in it. So the academy are doing a good job. They're bringing the kids through, and then there's no fear in them kids if they come into the first team. They don't freeze like you see them in the past. So,
do you feel like we let our youngsters go too soon?
Over the years, yes. And as I say, Raheem Tulloch, I thought he would be the next better here now. Unfortunately, he's had injuries, and obviously Steve Bruce thinks he's got to go out and get match fit. You know, but some of them over the years, you look at them, Kumar Roof, we seem a lot better. Like with Gardner Hickman, he's had a good. And last year we bloodied a few, like Zach Ashworth, COYB Tyler. Like I said, you know, they're all there for the future.
Game after game, we create loads of opportunities, loads of chances in front of goal. I think in the last 3 games we've had 13 shots, but we've only scored 3 out of those. Do you think our strikers are scared to shoot, or they're just rubbish in front of goal?
I don't think so. I think we're unfortunate with Darryl Dyke getting injured. We're missing the big target man, and I feel as though we let Andy Carroll go too early. He would have been backup for Darryl Dyke, but
especially with the play that we're doing now with all the crosses.
With the crosses that Wallace is putting in, and Swift and Furlong doing his throws again, we need a big target man. And really, we should go out and get one before the transfer window ends, just to cover the fact that we haven't got Darryl Dyke. And I think that's where we were playing these crosses for a big man to get on the end of.
Score predictions?
Today, I think we'll win 2-0. We got to. We're in the bottom 3. We got to win.
Baggies Fan TV today. We're here with
Alfie,
my cat.
You watched the cup game against Sheffield United.
Yep.
Youngsters were playing spot on. Cleary, Ashworth, Gardner Hickman. Are there any that caught your eye, and would you play them in your first team?
Gardner Hickman looked like he had passion, and Cleary, mate, his strength was unreal in that game.
It's cold.
I think Grant, he's always performing.
But any youngsters you want in the
youngsters?
team?
I can't remember who was playing.
He's already had a few, don't listen to him.
You think the strikers are scared to shoot, or you would just shit in front of goal?
Shit in front of goal, we ain't got a consistent number 9.
So we need a number 9.
I reckon we need to close in the market. Obviously Dyke's injured. Grant's carrying a knock still, which could affect the goal scoring, but I just think we need to close in the last few moments of the transfer market, get a nice number 9 in ready for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I think we just need Dyke. I think he's a perfect player.
Still, but the injury we need.
I think he's using us.
Now
He looks like he's using us.
Score predictions?
3-2 Albion.
3-2.
I reckon a 2-1 to us.
Rummy Road, stand up.
Yeah, Baggies Fans TV. Today we're here with Luke and David. We've seen the youngsters play against Sheffield United. They was on fire. Are there any that caught your eye? And would you integrate them into your first team?
Well, for me, I think Cleary's got to be starting. I mean, it's evident that we're lacking in front of goal at the minute. And I think, you know, what you got to lose with throwing a youngster in there? I mean, I've seen we've been linked with that Liam Delap. You know, the same age as Cleary. I think he's a little bit older, a year older.
Like the Man City lad?
Yeah. Obviously, he's going to Stoke in the end. So I think, you know, Cleary's been scoring loads in the under-23s, and he's throwing him in for me straight away.
Like Luke just said, I think that Cleary as well, what's the point in having another, like Liam Delap, what was the point in having another person's youngster when we might as well get ours a little bit better and develop him for a season and see what he can do. He's going to do no different to what we've got now, so we might as well just have a pop on him, play him a couple of games, give him a few minutes, see if he can bag us a goal.
Yeah, man. What do you think Hickman as well?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think he should be playing anyway.
Of course.
Match
fit, innit?
Yeah, match fit, yeah. I mean, he was electric against Sheffield United, wasn't he? Like, why? Get him in and that again.
I saw about Gardner Hickman the other day on something on Twitter that there was talks of Brighton 8 million. If they got rid of him for 8 million, they might as well literally just Well, we might as well sack it now because 8 million's nothing in today's market. There's players that go for about 50. I'm not saying that Hickman's 50. I'm saying if he develops, we could get potentially 20, 25 million in today's market.
You feel we let go of our youngsters too soon as well?
Oh yeah, we've let go of loads, haven't we? And it's the fact that we don't give a lot a chance to be really. I mean, like now at the minute, like we said, we should be promoting more youngsters, especially when we're struggling to score. But yeah.
All the time, like we've seen it happen. Like that Azaz, he's gone to Plymouth. He's scored 3 goals in about 2 games so far. He went to Villa, and all of a sudden he's tearing it up in League 2. We've seen it all the time with West Brom. It happens all the time.
You think our strikers are just rubbish in front of goal, or they're just scared to shoot?
Well, yeah, I think they're just rubbish in front of goal. Really, I mean, I've seen the stat we created the most chances in the league, biggest chances, and we've scored 3 goals. It's. We should have, I mean, against Watford, Grant should have had 6 or 7, shouldn't he? But he scored the hardest chance. But I think we need to get definitely another striker and someone who can put the ball in the back of the net, and then I think we'll be all right then. So we're almost there. It's just that goal scoring, like you said.
I don't personally. For me, like, the thing about Grant is he's not really a striker. He plays behind someone, and obviously it's hard to play that position sometimes. Like when you've been asked just directly, that's a question of, like I say, Cleary, bring him in, play Grant behind him, and then we might start scoring goals. Because I'd rather play 2 up front and score more goals than 1 up front, and he struggles to get on the end of crosses. Grant, it's not his fault, but sometimes he just doesn't move and try to, because that's the way he is. He doesn't know how to play that position sometimes.
Score predictions?
The 2-0 win.
2-0.
Yeah.
I'd like to say 1-1, but I reckon Cardiff might nick it tonight.
What stand you in as well, lads?
Smethwick.
Big up this
Smethwick tonight.
And hear you singing tonight.
Oh, definitely big voices, mate.
Yeah,
nice
man.
one.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers,
Thank you. Baggies Fan TV. Today we're here with Darren. For our cup game, we've seen a couple of the youngsters integrated into the first team. Are there any that caught your eye? Would you put them into your first team?
Yep, I'd be giving them a chance this season. I think we need to be bringing them off the bench to begin with. I'm not sure they're ready for starting games yet, but Gardner Hickman for me could potentially start games. I think he's really impressed. Yeah, I think Cleary will get more opportunities this season.
He's a fan favourite, I think.
Yep, and Ashworth as well. I think Ashworth will be a player. What I think we've got to make sure we do is we don't bring them in too soon, put them under too much pressure, and that can ruin players, before they've had a chance. So yes, I would be integrating them, but slowly and surely.
Do you think our strikers are scared to shoot, or they're just rubbish in front of goal?
I think we're missing that poacher. I think DK was brought in to be the target man, and obviously he's been brutally unlucky with the injuries. I think we've got a lot of players who can come in off the flanks, like Grant, like Robinson, but we need somebody through the middle. We need somebody who's quite happy to stay in the box and be on the end of Wallace's crosses, Diangana's through balls. So I think we need to look in the loan market now. We absolutely have to have somebody who plays that traditional number 9 role.
You think we got rid of Carroll too soon?
Yeah. I would have kept Andy on a pay-as-you-play deal. I know he's got injury problems, but you wouldn't want him to play 90 minutes every week, but you'd bring him on for 15-20 minutes, and I think he'd have put some of those chances away that we've not taken.
All in the air for him.
Absolutely. Jed Wallace would have had a field day with Andy Carroll in the box.
Score predictions?
I think we'll win 2-0 tonight. I think Ajayi's been playing well at the back. I'd like to see a clean sheet, and I think we've got to win the next 2 games, in my opinion. We've had good performances. We've got to get good results now.
What stand you sitting in as well?
In the Brummie.
Big up the Brummie.
Yeah,
man. Thank you, Darren.
We're hungry till we die.